Hey fellow equestrians, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, episode 95, Riding Lessons. I do need to tend to the farm at some point, but like, there's sexier things to do before that. A random hill. Whee! I need a landing pad? Oh, there's no way I would ever land in the same spot twice. Just not gonna happen. Bye, Botorn. Eat my dust. So this should be the last run out to the sailboat. And then we'll make our way over to the treasure hunter trader to do the exchange. And for more information, of course. So, just to double check, empty, 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 empty. So glider is really nice when you're at the top of a mountain, you want to move down. It doesn't fully negate fall damage. Like, it's entirely possible to fall to your death, even with the glider, if used improperly, but it's certainly better than free falling. And it also makes it worth sometimes scrambling up a hill just to get some more distance, because enemies do not track you very well when you're, like, glide flying. So if you're got bears or wolves or whatever on you, you can ditch them by just flying ahead. Let's put the rod away. Almost have enough for compost. Almost. And now living up a hill like this serves even more purpose, because it allows me to glide to my destinations a bit easier. God, I have so many temporal gears. Okay, so we have 62 gears, which I'll bring with me to the trader. More Jonas parts. I'm going to bring the, let's say, Night Sky Elk Medallion with me. Then we're also going to want the Eidolon Eukidatory vessel, whatever it's called. And then in clothing, no, monster loot, we're going to take the bridle and the saddle. Trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. I think that's it. So, current priority. Check in with the treasure hunt trader. In game, it is 9 in the night. I'll probably head over there at 9. I don't really care about dark. Do I want my armor, though? Yeah, maybe I'll take my armor. Fell to my death. Well, I set a spawn point for a good reason. Smash! It's kind of hard to see where the structures are at nighttime. I figured I would die. I should probably put the glider away. Honestly, it's just going to get me killed. But this is a chance, I guess, to fill up my nutrition properly again. So let's do that. So 1 red meat pie. Fills me up. And I'll bring a turnip pie with me. Alright, because it's nighttime and, like, things want to kill me, let's don the armor, too. The armor wouldn't have made a difference for that fall damage, if you were wondering. So, next stop. Unpin the boathouse. And repin the treasure trader. Definitely going to run a little bit slower, but if anything attacks me, it won't hurt much. Was that worth it, bud? It bit me and did like 1/10 of my HP bar, which is funny because my nutrition's not even that high. Oh, hi. Y'all need more manners. Keep getting jumped by wolves. Oh my. Yep, glad I donned my armor. I would have died had I not had it on. 2 wolves jumping me would have probably nearly killed me. If I was without armor. My sound alerts aren't working. Whenever there's redemptions like that, it's supposed to play noise for me. I just happened to notice, but the noise didn't work. Oh, you got me, Bowtorn. You're gonna regret it. It's a high rift activity around me, which is why there's a lot of things trying to kill me. Bunch of rifts spawning rust monsters. Oh, I hear a rift right over here. Well, we have a little ways to go, but terrain isn't too rugged out this way. It's not too bad. If it was daytime, I would risk using the glider, but seeing that I can't actually spot the things I'd smash into ahead of time, like, I don't want to glide around. I wish the glider was slower. The speed at which you glide is like ridiculously fast, which makes maneuvering away from face planting. Oh, hello. That hurt. Where'd you go, dude? Come on. Don't take a nibble and run. Stay for the full meal. Yeah. See, don't fight me. Won't end well. Brown bear. Thank you for your bush meat. Doo-da, doo-da. I guess if I wanted to, like, fill up on bush meat, I've got plenty now. That was a close fight. I definitely could have used... Like, if I really wanted to play it better, what I would have done is planted my lantern and then pulled out the shield. I would have taken a lot less damage had I done that. I just didn't bother. In hindsight, maybe I should have, because brown bears hurt hard. It's a hell of a lot of bushmeat. I don't think you can... Can you put bushmeat into pies? It might just be a red meat thing only. I think bushmeat just can be, like, cooked or salted. I could be wrong. You, as far as I know, you can't? Yeah, I didn't think so. Bushmeat is, like, not suitable for cooking. For game balance reasons? I mean, it's odd as it sounds. Yeah, so it requires a mod to do it? Got it. Yeah, I didn't think it would work. Ouch. Oh, that didn't actually hurt. Okay. The terrain's a little rugged around here, and then it flattens out in a minute. Hello. Little lamb, deer, whatever you were. Oh, I see the glow of the treasure hunt trader. We're here. You guys look a little cold. All right. I went to that ruin you mentioned. You did? Tell me about it. What did you find? A structure housed in a massive device in a library. I heard a voice there who bade me to seek him out. He gave me a list of names. What were they? So there was Nadia? A person? Perhaps someone very knowledgeable, but I've never heard of them. The Spoils. The Spoils, I've only heard tell of it, but it seems to be an awful place anyhow. Perhaps another option? The Cardinals? A gathering place, I think. No idea where it is, though. Quiet? What a peculiar name. I'm afraid I don't know a thing about it. The Lazarette. Ah, I know this one. I picked it last for a reason. Strange place, full of stones and monsters. Let me see. Here. This will show you the way. Thank you. Anything else to tell me about it? Only that it's quite a distance away. You'd best prepare for a long journey. Perhaps I can help with that. I have an elk I could part with. He would be a loyal companion to you on your journey. As thanks for your information, I'll part with him for only 100 gears. You'll need a saddle and bridle too. How much would it cost if I gave you this treasure I found? Oh my, that's a very intriguing find you got there. You have a mind for bartering, friend. Give me that artifact and I'll take 50 gears off of the elk. Have you got a saddle and bridle with you? Of course. What a lovely treasure. Thank you. A pleasure doing business with you. Now, let me... Oh, come on. Let me call him to us. Check outside. He should be nearby. Thank you. I'll take care of him. I'll hold on a minute. I got interrupted. Piss off, clowns. I don't want to hurt the... Oh my god, seriously? What is this, hills have eyes? Go away. That's my elk. As soon as I'm allowed to interact with him, game kind of was like, haha, you have an elk? Good. Eat him! And sent a bunch of drifters to fight me. Oh, gee, he's getting attacked by frickin' Bowtorn now. Don't kill my treasure hunt trader. You, stop it. Great, I'm in the middle of a rift. Oh, I think it's a double rift. No, maybe just one. So I've parted with that interesting artifact that serves no purpose other than to give you a discount. It's worth mentioning, if you do not kill the Eidolon in there, you can still buy the elk. You don't have to kill the Eidolon for the elk. You can go to the Residence Archive and just be like, hey, I've been there. And he'll give you directions to the next place. You just won't have the option to get the discount. But seeing that I only had 62 gears, the discount was very necessary for me. Oh, I forgot to bring my saddlebags. You know what I might do? Because this is getting ridiculous, do they have beds in here? What time is it? 3? Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, because I'm tired of fending off all the garbage. I'll just pass time. So it's daytime. Alright, it's probably enough. Wake up, please. Donkey. Yeah, so if the traders do die, they will respawn over time. I just didn't want to have to go through that if I could avoid it. So I pass time until daytime. Oh, where the hell's my knife? Damn it. I don't know where my knife went. It's for real. I might just spawn one in. I don't think I definitely didn't intentionally get rid of it. Oh, I just picked it up. Okay, cool. No, it didn't break. I must have dropped it when I was trying to get out of the conversation with him so that I could defend myself. Okay. Here we go. Bridle with a snaffle bit. Hold up, dude. Saddle. No, yeah, I'm trying to interact with your bridle spot. Fine, I'll do the saddle first. Oh, blanket spot. I don't have a blanket for him, do I? I see, said the blind man peeing in the wind. I might not have brought the wrong stuff. Right stuff. Alright, where's the bridle spot? Head mount. What? Pendant. Well, I could put the pendant on, I guess. Nope, stop moving around, man! Wow, none of my interactions are working. This is weird. I bought you. What are you, defective? Well, what does the blankets cost? I forget. So like a rawhide saddle blanket is very cheap. So I could make one pretty easy peasy, or plain linen. Rawhide saddle blanket's even cheaper. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get a rawhide saddle blanket and come back. I thought you could bridle and saddle without one. I guess I'm wrong. I could try to save and load. I don't think it's a save and load type of situation here, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll do it anyway. Let me see what the wiki says. So a mount is a creature that can be ridden by the player. Purchase an elk. Right-click saddle area to mount the elk and dismount with left shift. There's 2 bridle styles, each with different controls, a snaffle bit, so on and so forth. Management. If if I had rope, I could tether it. I didn't bring rope with me. I don't have a bone flute to be able to summon it, but I could make one at some point. But yeah, alright. It might just be... got the wrong pieces here. But the fact that I can ride it means I have ownership of it. So let's go ahead and bring back the... I think what I'm going to do is... I'm just going to dev mode in the rawhide so I don't have to do all the walking. And then I'll just delete one of my rawhides when I get back to base. As a... you know. So I saved myself a considerable amount of time. And you guys can learn from my mistakes. So I'll just, you know, here we go. One of the polar bear rawhides can go bye-bye right now. With one of the fat, which would have been the cost for this. Well, more than the cost for this. There we go. That's payment for my penance. All right, let's try this now. Blanket. Okay, it's still not working. This is really weird. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe this isn't mine. Was there two? Maybe it's because I went to sleep or something? I'm not entirely sure, but there isn't another elk around here. Well, let's find out the direction for the lazaret, which is about 10,000 to the east. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Come on, raise your head. And it spot. For some reason or other, I can't pendant it, though. I could do the other things, but not the pendant. But I'm on a single-player server, so, like, not having a pendant's not a big deal. So let's ride back home. This camera view might be a little easier. Uncle. All right. Oh, my rip marker can probably get rid of. And now that I have a mount, the glider is even less useful because it's like I'm not going to use both. It's either mount or glider. You can't glide with a mount. So the bit I made for this allows you to do finer movements. The other bit is basically an auto run. So one is for steering and one is for auto run. So if you're on like flat open plains or you're on a multiplayer server with roads, the other bit is better for long distance travel. Mount ownership and taking care of your mount is relatively simple. Now, like, you can tie them up, but there's not much you do in the way of taking care of them. But it sure is nice to go fast. Technically speaking, it should be now a reindeer, not an elk. Reindeer is just a term for domesticated elk, if I'm not mistaken. And this thing is domesticated, as far as I'm concerned. Does it take damage? Yes. You can kill it. But it is nice to be moving. Use the chicken pen to keep it safe? That's not a bad idea. You mean the elk pen? Oh, Jesus. Climbs real well, though. Do you fit? Too fat, huh? Don't worry, me too, dude. Well, I could always add another door. Pendant. Still not working. So we have some storage slots we can add. And Mauser, thank you for the gifted subs. And I believe I made saddlebags that I could bring over. And then you can hang a cooking pot on its neck. I believe it can jump 2 high tile. I don't think more than that. Did I make saddlebags? I thought I did. It's not in my clothing chest. Not a monster loot. Maybe I didn't. I really thought I had. Did I put it up here? No, I guess I'd never made them. Alright. So in terms of the elk, saddlebag. Oh no, I definitely didn't. I would have remembered. So I think the saddlebags just needs nails and strips, but doesn't really matter what kind. And a lot of leather. How much leather total? 5, 10, 15, plus 8. Okay. Let's make the nails and strips. So it requires 4 of those. I have some ingots over here that I could just repurpose. So let's heat up one of the copper ingots and get that going. And thank you for the resub too. I appreciate it. Alright, oh, one of those, whoops, giant hides. The other ones I'll freeze. So that's going to be a pelt. And these can be raw hides in case I need more leather. I could make a bone flute, yeah, to call it. So bone flute is a bone plus a knife. I think my bone is... Oh, no, it's right here. I don't know if it's gonna, like, actually be able to come to me. I don't need the leather for the lazaret on me. And that copper's probably hot enough. Yep. Okay. So now I am making saddlebags. Jerksy, thank you for the resub. In terms of other things you can stick on your elk, if I'm not mistaken, you can do cooking pots, lanterns. There should be an in-game guide with like the full list. Alright, that part's done. So, pick up my leather. And my bits. And there we go, saddlebags. I'm not 100% sure this thing is, like, owned, as it's not moving at all, but maybe the bone flute doesn't even work. So there's saddlebags for the rear storage, and I believe I can have saddlebags for the front storage. Can you even... Oh, it's raining. Interesting. Can you... I'm worried that I'm going to kill it if I ascend like that, so I'm not going to bother. So I'm going to see if there is more... enough leather in my barrels, because there could be, for me to have more storage. Use the medallion on them for the flute to work? Okay, well the pendant spot didn't let me do anything. Let's see if there's a guide in game for that. A lantern may be hung from the mount's neck. There is 2 locations, left and right, over the front shoulders where I can store cooking pots. A hay bed over the rump, but directly behind the saddle, so I could put that there. I actually don't even see the medallion in the guide here, referencing placing it. But we can move 2 cooking pots and put them on, and then we could also move the bed. So bed, yes. I don't think I have any cooking pots in here, though. And then let's see if there's more materials for more saddlebags. No, I'm out of leather, I think. So I would need to process more hides if I wanted more, another... I'm not actually sure you could do more than 1 saddlebag, though. I think the rear... I don't think the front storage allows for more saddlebags, if I'm not mistaken. I could try the other medallion, if you want. I could also try to make a player-made medallion, if that makes any difference. Because the player can make a medallion. Right? Like their sawtooth medallion, for instance, I could try to make. Place on the brow of a tamed elk to claim ownership. Between the eyes. Okay, we'll try that. I think I've been aiming wrong. Alright, there's the bed. Saddlebag. Saddlebag. Whoa. Oh, there's the medallion spot. Alright, cool. That works. Player error. No, what the hell? What? Come on. Yo, buddy. You don't exactly fit here. Alright. Cooking pot. So if I wanted to put a cooking pot on you... What's the elk's name? Elky. Get out of here, dude. Why did you clip into... Do I need bigger doors now? No, I don't, apparently. Because you teleported. So if I wanted to store cooking pots, I can store cooking pots on the shoulder like that. And then there is also a lantern slot for the neck. So maybe what I'll do is I'll make a lantern for it. So that I can hang a lantern on its pendant spot. So, if I'm not mistaken, I need maybe some cooking pots. But it's very useful to have, like, cooking pot storage, I think. So, speaking of which, let's, actually, let's not use the cooking pot right now. Because I have all this bush meat that needs to get processed. Yo, I hear you. So some of the food that I prepped for the trip... Oh, this is already partially spoiled. Got spoiled. It's really no surprise. It was a long trip. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 20th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Seraphs.